Well, good afternoon, and I really sincerely want to thank all of you for being here. It's a very exciting moment for us. We were here just this past Thursday at a community meeting. We got a chance to see up close and personal and meet many of the residents that have been here who've waited for so many years. So Varona Village has an incredible history to it. We have some excellent speakers today. They're going to follow me, and I'll let them talk about that. But I do want to say on behalf of our administration that this is 2.5 years in the making since we got into office. We looked around and said, what are some of the projects that are viable, that should have happened but didn't happen, and what can we do about it? And Varona Village was right at the top of that list. So here we are 2.5 years later, having this become a reality for this community and for future generations is something that's very meaningful for us. And the person that we asked to champion this project, and I'm going to probably embarrass her right now, is Kat Tashner. Where is Kat? She's right over here. I'm going to ask her to come up. She's our director of land management. But this was not an easy feat. There was a lot to overcome. We asked Kat to find that vision, to find that grit, find that determination to make this a reality, and she did. Kat Tashner.
Hi everyone, I'm Kat Tashner, Department of Land Management. It has been a personal privilege to work on this project. When we came in, I started about 2 years ago, and I've personally worked on this project. It's a promise that the city made generations ago, and so we're really, really happy to see it finally moving forward. So thank you for being here today.
The Varona Village Board President, Charlene Richardson. Charlene.
Hi, Charlene Richardson. I've been with this committee for many, many years, over 20 years actually right now. My dad asked me to help and I've joined it, and the people here are just so anxious to get this done, and we're hoping this time around everything will be done. Okay?
Thank you, Charlene. I want to bring up somebody here who has great pride in his community and has been a leader here for a long time, Senator Kurt Favela.
Oh, first of all, I'm very proud, privileged to be here. I really am proud of this administration that they knew that this historical and this special area for our families is a priority for his administration. So I'm really proud to be here. I thank Peter Savio. We've been talking a lot. We know we had a lot of hurdles. Every time we changed land management, changed design, changing the issues, and kind of stalling the project. But I'm glad that the mayor has decided to make a hands-on move on this to get our families here. Some of our families are in their late 90s, and I know we lost a few, that we pray for them, that we lost them over the years. But their dream was to see this place restored to its glory. You guys got to understand that the unity of this camp, everybody here grew up as family, totally family. We're talking about no locked doors. Everybody could call inside a house together. Everybody used to eat and pray together. And now, because of aging and lack of communication, this village right here that was falling apart. And I'm just glad, like I said, I'm so proud to be here today, to be able to be a part of this moving forward. And like I told the mayor earlier, you guys gonna see a lot of me here until this project is done. So I appreciate you guys. God bless. Aloha.
Thank you, Senator. When you share in the responsibility of running something as complicated and complex as the city of County of Honolulu, to take nothing away from our administration and our team that I really greatly respect and care for, you do look around the community as to who the playmakers are, who's out there that makes a difference. Peter Savio is one of those guys. He's the president and CEO of the Savio Group of Companies, but he's also a man with great vision, know-how, has made tremendous contributions over the years, and about to make a very big one here. Peter Savio.
I was actually approached by the camp residents about 20 years ago when I was working on Pomoho Camp, and they asked me to come down and talk to them and see if I could help them convert their camp to a condo or to a home ownership, and of course I agreed to. And it's been about 15 years now we've been working with the city, and the first 12, 13 years we didn't get anywhere. The last 2 years with our new mayor, we've actually hit a home run, and we really appreciate that. This is an opportunity to create about 120 affordable units that will be sold to the camp residents and to other residents in the public as they open it up. And again, we thank you so much for everything you've done, Mayor. Thank you.
Eric Mann. Eric is the Executive Director of Hawaii Habitat for Humanity in Honolulu.
Hello. This is a great opportunity for Habitat for Humanity, whose core mission is to bring communities together, to build community, to build homes, and to build hope. And we're honored to be partnered to bring this project to life. It's been long overdue. and we are here to work with the families to bring this project to fruition. Thank you.
And last but not least, Chris Hong. Come on up, Chris. He's the project manager. This is the guy that's going to be the point guy on the field each and every day.
I am incredibly blessed to be a part of this project. I'm currently thankful that Peter was able to bring me on to manage this project. I'm thankful for the board to putting a trust in our development team. And I'm here to answer any questions that you may have on the project. So the project is to redevelop all of Varona Village. So the promise that you keep hearing about is that, you know, in 1995 the city took some actions to put this on the historic register, last of the Ewa villages, in the intent to transfer the property to the tenants of record. Through the various years, things have happened, and now we're at a point where we have a development agreement that was agreed upon, and we're closing in on the agreement of sale so that we can fulfill that promise and make the tenants of record homeowners within this property. So overall, we're going to be doing a condominium over this whole land, be able to, as Peter said, put in about 120 or more units if possible. We divided the project into two phases. Phase one being simply the transfer of land. We understand that development takes a long time, and there are many things that could happen that could prevent a development from coming to fruition. So we split up this project into two phases. As soon as we get the CPR done, we're going to sell the lots as is, where is, to the tenants of record. We've established a pecking order and pricing tiers that Peter and Charlene with the board have worked on to establish, and we've communicated this to the residents. And so phase one will be transfer of land to those residents, and then as soon as that is done, or parallel to that, we'll be working on the overall development, upgrading the infrastructure, bringing new sewer, water, working with the city, upgrade Renton Road, and then we'll be working to develop the balance of the homes to be affordable housing. And that's why we brought in Habitat. They'll be working with the residents to help them qualify to be homeowners, as well as the balance of the homes that we will be working with and using the Habitat process when appropriate on some of these homes. So right now we only have the pricing for the tours right now, and I think we're still working on the balance of it, but based off the Habitat model, I mean, we're looking at those ranges that they're normally working with. So we're looking at 100 to or lower AMI. Yeah. No, $100,000 for the tours for their lots as is, where is, and we're looking at affordable, so 100% AMI or lower for the balance, but it's not going to be market rate. So we're looking at 100% affordable projects. I don't want to dwell too much in the past or the details. The city made a lot of efforts within the past to create some resolutions to help with the development of this project. Previous administrations have developed the other Ewa villages. And so, again, I don't want to dwell on why it didn't happen. I think I just want to focus on that we are making progress, right? We have the development agreement that was agreed upon in 2020, and we're closing in on the agreement sale, and we're looking to be able to move forward. So we've been working hand in hand with the mayor, this administration, with the board, with the community, and so, we're focused 100% on the future, moving forward, and trying to get this done.
I'll just say in closing that this is a really very important housing project for us. This development one day will house 140 families, but more than that, this project, this represents a promise fulfilled. It's a promise that was made to very hard-working families who lived here for a lot of years and toiled in belief that one day something like this would happen. It's with great privilege and honor that we bring this to market and to fruition. So that's what makes this even more special than the 140,000 homes and how this area will be transformed. It's about fulfilling a promise to people who really believed in that promise. So, thank you.